What's going on, everyone? So tomorrow, FA Cup, Liverpool. It's interesting in the league right now. They just lost to Burnley, and we've got a little bit of a gap on them in the league. City's probably more of a threat right now than Liverpool, if we're honest. I fancy us for this cup game. Could go either way, obviously, but I think we're the favourites for it. I really do. It's going to affect Liverpool one of two ways. They're either going to be more motivated to get a win after losing in the league to Burnley. Even if it's a cup game, they're going to be more motivated to get a win again. Or they're still going to be affected by that loss to Burnley, and we're going to take advantage of it. But I think even if they turn up and they're motivated, I still think we're going to beat them. I really do. Even if it goes to extra time or penalties. I don't even know if there is extra time. But regardless, we're getting the win. That's what's happening. So I can't wait to come back tomorrow, post-game, and we celebrate. You can hold me to that, because I'm that confident that we're going to get a result. My lineup, I would make a lot of changes for this, because I feel that we do need to rest players for the league games and the title contention. So I would rest players, and I still think we could get a result, even though it'd be more tricky, because Liverpool are probably going to play a strong team. They don't usually play a weaker team too much in the cups. They haven't been anyway recently. So for me, I'd make a lot of changes, but I still see us getting a result with this. So my lineup: Henderson in goal, Aaron Wan-Bissaka right back, Eric Bailly, Tuanzebe as the centre backs, Telles left back, and then in the middle I would have Lingard, Matic as the two defensive, and have Lingard more free so he can go forward a bit more, and he's got the stamina to get about the pitch. Matic will hold fort, he's got the experience. Then I'd have Dan James on the right, Donny van der Beek in the number 10 where Bruno plays, and then Martial on the left. I think Martial is struggling for confidence right now, and I think if you play him in this kind of game, he's one of the ones that might pop up and get that goal that's going to spur him on and lift his confidence again and get him on a better run going forward. So I would keep Martial in the team, and then I'd have Greenwood up front. Greenwood always plays on the right, obviously, but to me, he's an out-and-out striker, and he never gets played there because he's got competition there. But I don't think there's any excuse for him never. I mean, he rotates a bit sometimes in the games, but to be in that position for the whole game, I think we need to see that at some point. And I would give him it in this game. It's a big game, but I think he could handle it. And on the bench, David De Gea, Lindelof, Shaw, Fred, McTominay, Cavani, and Mata. You could put Maguire in there if you wanted to. And there's no Pogba in my team. I'm pleased with how Pogba's playing. Rest him up though. Notice as well that there's no Bruno on my subs, or Rashford, because these type of players are playing far too much football right now. We're far too reliant on them, and they need the rest. They've earned the rest, so give them the rest. I don't think Ollie will do anything what I've done with my team. I wouldn't be surprised if Rashford plays. Wouldn't be that surprised if Bruno plays. Greenwood definitely won't be up front, and he'll definitely have Maguire in, I think, whoever the other centre back is. But I definitely think Maguire will be one of them. I don't think Henderson will play, and I don't think Telles will play. So I think a lot of the team I've picked, he won't go with. But if we was being sensible about it, I would fully put my team up against his and be confident that I'm more in the right for resting certain players. But I don't think he'll rest them, and I think that's a mistake, even if we go through, because them players have now got more minutes under their belt in a cup game, and now they've got to go into a bunch of league games again when they're just playing football all the time. Some of these players need a rest. The likes of Bruno, the likes of Rashford, the likes of even Pogba sometimes, like Luke Shaw as well. Rest these type of players, give them some rest. And Donny van der Beek is the perfect opportunity. How many times are we frustrated that he never starts games and he never plays? It's a big game, put him in here and he'll do the job. Give him that chance. So he can't prove to you he's going to do it unless you give him the chance. And Ollie's got to grow a set to do that, because we're top of the league, I can't argue with that. But certain decisions, he's bottling it. He needs to get some balls and play him, especially in these type of games. This isn't the league, this is the cup. We've got to focus on the league. The league's got to be the priority. So the cup is a bonus. Experiment with it. Experiment. So I'm happy with this team. As I said, If Donny van der Beek starts, I don't even care if Ollie picks a whole different team to what I've put out. But for me, Donny has to play. I would like to see Henderson in there. I think David Hayes deserves a rest. Greenwood up top as well, I'd love to see. But I don't think any of this is really going to happen. But this is what I would go with. Let me know if you would go with the same sort of as mine or more like Ollie. And we'll obviously see what he comes with the lineup tomorrow. As I said, we're getting the win tomorrow, guys. Positivity. We will get the 3 points. Liverpool are on thin ice right now. Yes, this is a cup. This doesn't relate to the league. But confidence in their mentality, they can't differentiate between the league and the cup. Because they got voices in their head right now. They're under pressure. They've got a certain standard to live up to and a pressure to live up to for being league champions. It's a whole different ball game. They don't want to drop that ball. They don't want people to look at them and think they're bottling it. And the spotlight is shining on Liverpool. The pressure is on Liverpool right now. Trust me. We're going to get the win tomorrow, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll speak to you then.